Support for multiple monitors. You can have multiple monitors, right? Now we don't have, let's say, if we go to personalize display, just resolution, yeah, here you see it's one. We have only one monitor. If you connect another monitor, if you identify it's only one monitor. If you connect another monitor, the other monitor will also come here. So you can keep some things on the left side, you can keep some things on the right side, you can just click and drag. You can keep one window on this side, you can keep the other window on the other side, so you can see both. Okay, now you see, if you see, either you can see this full screen or this full screen. You can't see both, right? So if you have two monitors, you can keep this one on one screen and this one on the other screen. So how do you get that multiple monitors? How do you connect?
HDMI.
Which one?
Because back at home I have my laptop plugged into a TV and then I just have it like duplicate instead of extend in screen resolution.
Okay.
Thing is, the taskbar is only on the main screen that you have on, and the other one that's like your additional monitor doesn't have the taskbar.
Okay. So here, so basically you need two display adapters. Right? Normally, if you check here, we have only one display port, right? So we are plugging this monitor here. If you want another monitor, then you need a second graphic card or second display adapter. So you have to buy one and you have to plug it, add on. Okay, like we saw last class. And you can just plug it and you can just change things here. That's it. If it is laptop, no need for that, right? Because laptop, there is already a display.
Yeah.
And there is an external, you will have an adapter also. Laptop by default you have two adapters. So if you want to plug this monitor to laptop, it's easy. You just plug the cable, power it on, you will have two displays. Okay, so Windows 8 versions, you have Windows RT, Windows 8, Windows 8 Pro, Enterprise. So here also the same thing, okay. I think you also have Ultimate here. They're not given here. Windows 8.1. Now, which edition are we using?
Display Fusion.
You want to check the edition? Right click the computer properties. We're using 8.1 Enterprise. Okay, we're using Enterprise edition. Here's a difference among all the three OSs. Physical processors, logical processors, system cache, physical memory, virtual memory. So in all the operating systems, physically you can have only two processors maximum. You can have only two CPU chips. Normally we have one CPU chip. If the motherboard supports, you can put one more, and that's it. Logical processor means you can virtualize. Here you can go up to 256 logical processors. Means virtualize. Just like you virtualize the operating system, this is hardware virtualization. System cache. You know what is cache, right? It's frequently accessed information kept in a place. That place is cache.
Like RAM.
So you can have 1 TB cache. Maximum. Okay, these are for very high computers. Physical memory, you see, you can have 192 GB. This is minimum. This is. What is in 192 GB? So I think they are giving the maximum limit, right? Yeah. So if you are using 32-bit design, you can have only maximum 4 GB RAM. Even if you put more than that, it's not going to affect. It's not going to improve. Let's see, 64-bit we can put 192 GB RAM. Okay. Normally we put 816. That's normal. 192 is for big computers. Virtual memory. What is virtual memory? So It's just like here, you have physical, logical. Just like that, you have physical, virtual.
Like the clouds again.
You have something called virtual memory also. Virtual memory, you know what is memory, right? This is memory means we are talking about RAM. So how much space in the RAM, that's your memory.
Okay.
So you have 8 GB RAM, so you can process 8 GB amount of stuff at a point of time. Okay. So what will happen if that 8 GB is over, if it's finished? Then it will go for virtual memory. Now virtual memory, so let's say for example all your 8 GB is occupied, so your computer is about to hang, right? Because it can't think anymore, it's overburdened. So it can borrow some space from the hard disk. That space is called virtual memory. Okay, space borrowed after the fulfillment of the physical memory from the hard disk. That's called virtual memory. So how much it can take now? Hard disk, if you have a 500 GB hard disk, you can take more than 8 GB, right? But still there is a limit. So you can take only 8 GB from hard disk for virtual memory. Okay.
So you have physical, you know.
This is also one.
Virtual HD.
Your system is frequently running out of memory. Then you can increase the virtual memory. You can increase it. How do you increase it? You try it in the VMware, that's right. You right click, personalize, not personalize, sorry. You go to the system properties, okay? You don't see the computer icon. You can right click on the computer properties or shift pause break. It's a shortcut. Sorry, Windows pause break. Okay, so here you go for advanced system settings. You see the performance. Virtual memory is part of performance. More memory, more performance, right? So virtual memory, click on settings, advanced. See, the virtual memory is now 2 GB. If you want to change it, you can change it. Now it is given automatically 2 GB. But if you want to change it, you can change it. You can remove this thing. Now you have only C drive. It's only partition the hard disk. So you can say from the C drive, you can give a custom size. You can give 5000 for 5 GB. This is an MB, right?
So can you initial virtual memory?
But even if you see, the maximum support is 8 GB. So you can give maximum 8000. Even if you give 9000, it will accept. So this is sorry initial size. So I give 2000. So it will set, but it's no use. So the maximum is 8 GB, right? Paging file is an area on the hard disk that Windows uses as firmware RAM. You can also convert your normal USB drive as RAM, right? You know it? If you want the RAM, you can just plug in the USB and you can make it as RAM.
I never knew about this.
You can. But RAMs are cheaper. It will be, if you go somewhere, it will be 15 riyals, 20 riyals, you get 4 GB RAM, DDR3. Advantages, disadvantages of 32-bit architecture. So we are talking about 32-bit operating system architecture, not the processor architecture. Anyway, now it's everything is 64-bit. Only old, very old softwares they use 32-bit. All software they come in 64-bit. Windows firewall. Any idea what is Windows firewall?
Protection.
What is firewall?
So it keeps like viruses away?
Encrypts?
No, it keeps viruses away.
Firewall, it's like the
Okay. But what is firewall? Okay, protect all, okay. But what it does?
Come again, sir.
What it does?
What it does?
It's like yours.
It keeps you away from any malicious thing that will harm your
So
computer.
how is it different from antivirus? Okay, just do some reading yourself. I'll ask just some basic questions.
Check mo sa start ng Windows Defender.
Just some Q&A.
Or anything.
Okay, that's an important one. Firewall.
Windows 7 tayo. Windows 8 na? Hindi ko naiintindihan.
Not just Windows firewall, any firewalls. Just firewall, term firewall. Not specifically Windows.
Okay. Hindi na Windows. Hindi to, ano daw ang general meaning ng firewall? Hindi daw tied sa kung anong operating system. Basta ano daw ang isang firewall.
What is firewall, and then what are the things possible with firewall?
I think it's when when the traffic's from the programs, it's come to your PC. It's the one that's checking if this
So 50%
program is
right.
malicious or
50% okay. Just do a further reading. I'll give you. Firewall is what it does. Huh? Firewall is like a gatekeeper, okay?
A gatekeeper.
So
like
it basically scans, filters by allowing or denying. So it basically allows or denies incoming traffic or outgoing traffic. So you can imagine firewall is supposed to be at the boundary of the network. Okay, so where your internet traffic is coming in, so you're downloading, or maybe if you're uploading, so it's going out. So you can say in firewall you can have rules. Okay, so as per the rules you can block certain traffic, you can allow certain traffic. So that's all it does. It doesn't catch the virus. If that is as per the definition, so it basically scans, means allows or denies based on, it can be based on the IP address, based on the port numbers or something like that. Whatever in the list is mentioned, okay. So firewalls are basically famous at the network level. Okay, not at the OS level, but still we have a firewall for Windows also. So your Windows operating system will be treated as a network, means the operating system itself will be like a network. So whatever is coming inside the operating system or leaving the operating system will be scanned. So if you want to check, you can just go to file, just go to start and type file, Windows firewall. Get the Windows firewall. Then basically everything is allowed. You can see the inbound rules, outbound rules. So there are some default rules. Basically everything is allowed, okay. There are some rules. Incoming traffic, outgoing traffic. Antivirus, if there is a virus, it will catch the virus and it will delete it or put it in a place safe. So can you have a firewall? So this is a firewall software, right? As a software. It is inside the operating system. It's an application software. So can you have a firewall in the form of a hardware?
yes, because we can do both for the firewall.
So you can have a firewall as a hardware also. It's a hardware device. So if I just type Firewall.
It's a hardware also.
What do you mean? So you see, it's a hardware firewall. So you can have firewalls like this. Basically, it acts as a router come firewall. Okay. So router is something that sits on the boundary, right? So we can have
Kailangan
to
nila.
do the routing plus to do the firewall activity also.
Isa makalumang computer.
So these are real firewalls, okay? Windows firewall is just an extra thing.
Pwede pa rin, di ba?
But basically most of things are rules will be prevented by here. Here in Aptech we have this cyber roam firewall. You know it, right? Cyber roam. If you take a website or something. Okay. So it's blocking the outgoing traffic. So you can't access Qatar.
Ay,
Firewall is blocking it. Windows Defender.
Windows Defender. It's like the one that removed the
Yeah, built-in antivirus for Windows. Since it is free, it doesn't do much things, okay? You can't rely on it. There are third-party antivirus like Symantec, McAfee. So it's just a built-in antivirus, just defends basic viruses. If there is any advanced virus, it can't. Phishing filter, smart screen filter. What is that? Phishing is a cyber attack. It's a hacking attempt. So what do you mean by phishing? Let's say you are receiving an email from your bank, but it's not an email from your bank. So you click on that, it redirects to a fake website. It looks like a bank website. Okay, so that's phishing.
So isn't that what's spam?
No, spams are different. Spams means, spam can be, see, these are different terms are there. Spam means, maybe you get a mail regarding, what? You got,
you win the lottery.
you won discount or something.
Yeah.
Type in your
Give your information for this, so they can take it. So that is spam, job information. Phishing is redirecting to a fake website and taking your password or things like that, taking secret information. So in Internet Explorer, this is actually a feature of Internet Explorer. There is a smart screen filter that lets you prevent. You can see this can do smart screen filter. You can turn on. So that will warn against phishing attempts. Okay.
Something.
Privacy and cookies. Now these things are not specific to Windows 8. We have this already. You know what is a cookie, right? Cookie files. Third-party websites or other websites, they can store your information on your computer when you're accessing websites. They can store information about you on your computer, your client. That's called cookies. You can block them also. Erasing your tracks, that is deleting the history. Pop-up blocker. These are all internet options, okay? If you go to tools, pop-up blocker, you can block advertisements, pop-ups, pop-up windows. Windows updates and patching procedures, you know how to do an update, right? You can go to control panel, you will have the update, or simply in the system properties you have Windows update. Windows update. You can check for updates. You see here there are 4 important updates. Updates are came, but you did not install it. You can click here and you can check what are the updates you want to install. There is OneDrive update, it doesn't install. There are optional updates as well as important updates. Okay. You can change the update settings. If you go for change settings, you can say when you want to do the update, install updates automatically, or just download it and then you install later. Never check for updates. You can do these settings. So you know what is this update, right? It comes from Microsoft.com. If there is any new discovery, new things that Microsoft added, you can put it to your operating system. Windows upgrade. So if you want to upgrade from Windows, now in this case in the book they would say only from Windows 7 to 8. Okay, even because Windows 10 is not in the scope of this book. But you can do from Windows 8 to Windows 10, right? How do you upgrade?
Windows 8 to 10.
You can just upgrade, right? Windows 8 to 10?
Yes. Free.
So but before doing the upgrade, you can do something called download Windows 7 upgrade advisor. You can download it and you can say, means if you upgrade it, maybe some features may not work, some softwares may not work. Okay, so before doing that, if that is important to you, you first check which one will work, what are the compatibility features that will affect your computer, then you can do the upgrade. So you can use your CD and you can just upgrade it. You don't have to format the computer. Just put the CD or the ISO image. You have, just open it. You will automatically get the option to upgrade if it is upgradable. You can't upgrade from XP to 7. Okay. So while upgrading, there can be some problems. See, these are the two common problems that happens during an upgrade. At 62%, if it is hanging, there is a hot fix for this. You have to download it and install it. If it is endless a reboot, what do you do? The upgrade process begins all over again and leads to the same error. Can I give you a solution for this? They are not giving a solution for that. Anyway, these things will not happen now, because now we are already in Windows 8. We are talking about from Windows 7 or Windows Vista to Windows 7 until then. Okay. So these things doesn't matter now. Now we may have some new errors. Most of the errors are removed. Most of the errors are removed. Okay. Now the upgrade and everything is very easy now. You don't even need a CD right now. If you want to just do Windows 7, Windows 10 home basics, you can just do online.
Yes.
Let me see whether we can do it. Before it used to show us you want to update or something. Now they don't. The solution is given here, endless rebooting. You have to start the command, the prompt, and you have to do some things. Start master boot record. Type this command at the command prompt, system drive boot set. If it is doing endless reboot. Okay, anyway, we don't have to do this. Boot methods. What are the different methods you can boot? Okay. So OS is called as the first program that permits to run other programs. OS booting enables computer hardware to interact with OS to get entire control, right? So after finishing booting the first program, is operating system, the first software. That's how you get control of the computer. So this is the process of booting you have already seen, right? There's a sequence. So first when you boot, when you power on the computer, first this happens, post power on sublist, then video card, other devices is initialized, BIOS startup screen comes up, okay, the black screen. Perform brief memory test, system memory and drive parameters, plug and play is checked, okay, your keyboard, mouse and all, and DMA, direct memory access, okay. Identify the boot device, that is the hard disk. Your operating system is in the hard disk, right? These are the steps how it boots. And so when it comes to the boot device, boot device is something like a hard disk, CD, it can be anything. Now it should have this thing, master boot record, MBR. Okay, your hard disk should have this. So in that you will have the boot information, which operating system to boot. Maybe you have two operating systems, so we'll have all the two. Which one is the primary, which is the default. Okay. That's MBR, master boot record. Then you have volume boot record also. So MBR code performs a scan via partition table and loads volume boot block record, the particular partition. Okay. It is IPL. Instruction program loader. See, there are a lot of things. Okay, instruction program loader loads program known as NTLDR, which then loads OS. So this is the final process. Okay, so a lot of things goes. It goes to the MBR and then BBR, and then intrusion IPL. IPL loads this thing called NTLDR. NTLDR is what? Some kind of loading. Okay, and then it loads NTLDR loads OS. A lot of process. If you think about from the programming point of view, when you run, you have made programs like in C and all. First it enters the main function. The main function calls the other function. Then it comes to the other function. See, it's just a big program. That's it. Okay, there are different programs. Just one after the other, it hands over the control. That's how it is engineered. We can't ask why. That's how it is engineered. Different booting options. So you can do embedded ROM chip. So you can boot from ROM. You can boot from FTD. You can boot from CD. You can boot from USB. But how do you change these things? If you want to change it, actually you can go to, I'll do it from Windows 7, okay? That is safe. You go to run and type msconfig. You can do some boot things here also. You have boot tab. Here we don't have those options. I think those options you can do it when you are booting only. Okay, anyway, you have some options. You see, you have only one OS. If you have multiple OS, you will see that.
So this is not
Save boot, network boot, activate repair, attention, other things like that. Boot log. No GUI boot. If you want, you can do that. You know what is GUI boot? Right? Using the mouse, you can change.
You can change.
Now, GUI boot means you have to use the keyboard, not mouse. Base video, you see,
This GUI boot is video.
how much time? 20 seconds ready for. Within that you have to pick the OS. Now you have only one OS. Primarily you can change the default OS from here. If you try this in the Windows 8, you will see two OS. So Windows 8 you have two OS, right?
Yes, 8 and 7.
So don't change anything. I want Windows 7 default, I want Windows 8 default. Because here we have two OSs. But if you want to boot from ROM and all, then you should have that kind of ROM. Okay, with the MBR. Whatever it is, it should have the boot record. If the device does not have the boot record, you can't boot. Even a CD, right? You just have a CD, okay? You have copied some data in the CD. Can you boot from the CD? You have to make the CD bootable. You have to make the CD bootable, right? You will have programs like ISO program, something. When you are writing operating systems, you have to make the CD bootable. Only then you can boot. That means you should have that MBR records, boot records. Same in case of USB also. How do you make the USB bootable?
Kapag boot ka na sa CD, at yung FDD mo kasi.
Similarly, ROM chip also should have the bootable part. So I think there are no explicit commands to make it bootable. So when it boots, the BIOS should automatically recognize what are the devices available for booting. Then you can pick one. It's not done within the OS, it's done outside the OS. Now installation, there are basically two types of installation options. Clean install or upgrade. Upgrade is something that we spoke about. You can upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 8, Windows 8 to Windows 10. Clean OS means you wipe out everything and you begin fresh. Okay, format everything. You can also do remote installation. That is installing through network. If you want to install simultaneously multiple OS in hundreds of clients. So in that case you have to enable Pixie boot. Yeah. So normally it boots to the hard disk, right? Or USB or CD. So you can boot it to the network. That means you are booting into another server. In that server you should have, for this it's not easy, you have to configure the server also. The server should be configured with Windows Server operating system with WDS service. The WDS service should have all the images of the operating systems. So you can pick which operating system you want to install and the installation will happen through the network. Okay, that's Pixie boot. So in the BIOS you should enable Pixie boot. We saw the BIOS setting, right, by pressing F12.